So problem number 5, I believe this is just one of those kinds of problems that we saw way back in chapter 5, the fundamental theorem of calculus problems. But I'm not 100% sure yet, but it looks like the, oops, not what, we want, the know, and the relate. So it looks like we get to use our calculator as well, so get that ready. So the want part is the x of 2, we don't know what that is. We know the x of 0 equals 3, so dx dt is the derivative of x with respect to t, so looks like this is all we have to do. 1 plus the sine of t squared dt. Okay. Oh, that's equal to x of 2 minus x at 0. Okay. Well, we know the x of 0, so we can add that to both sides. So the x of 2 then, we know that x of 2 is equal to x of 0. As it might, no, that's plus the integral from 0 to 2 of, we can call it dx dt, or we can just write it out. I really don't want to write it out again. So I'm going to write that, dx dt dt. Alright. So that's kind of interesting to put the dt right there. But nevertheless, we can plug that into our calculators, and when we do that, again, this is our y1. Okay, and if you're still not sure what to do there, the y1 is this guy right here. So this should be your y1. And in place of the t, of course, on the calculator, you need to put an x, and then evaluate the integral from 0 to 2, so you get a number there, and then we have our x of 0 value, which we're told, again, initially is 3, so 3 plus whatever that is, and we get this grand total right here, which is our x of 2. So that's what we're trying to find. So I'm going to pause the video and type it all in my calculator, and I'll show you what I get. Okay, so time in, I just typed this into my calculator, and I got, for the integral from 0 to 2, I got 2.333. So that, if you look at all the solutions, you see that choice C is just 2.333. That would be the sucker answer. And without adding the 3 to that, you get it wrong when you did most of the work right. But anyway, the actual answer is 5.333, so we see that the answer is E. Okay. Now one thing you can do, if you just, I don't know, I'm looking at the solutions, and there's only 2 answers that are exactly 3, that have a difference of 3, and so that might be, well, I guess it'd be hard to guess on this one, because I was just saying, if you didn't know, if you just forgot, or you're really pressed for time, you could just pick choice E, because it's 3 more than choice C, which I wouldn't get in the habit of trying to do that, but kind of when all else fails and you're just trying to make a guess, you're going to choose one of either C or E, because of course the real answer could be 3 less than, depending on what you're looking for. So anyway, just some thoughts in terms of strategies on how to beat or increase your odds on the multiple choice part of the AP exam, or even on the exams we take in class. So just some thoughts there, but anyway, always is better just to understand how to do the problems, obviously.